To the air, it's King. Bringing the heat. Moving away from pressure. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Arizona State.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! How about this? A two-point conversion coming. On the ground. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Arizona State 17, Syracuse 0.
Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration. Hits
him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cuse.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's King. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got a first down. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Inside the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Good enough for first down.
Now on the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Arizona State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab, it's Martin. Turning it on! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Got a man. It's Donaldson. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He's got him this time. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Typically, when you see a draw play, you don't think of it being forced outside.
No, you want those defensive ends to run upfield and run downhill inside. The object is to get those guys pass rushing and
Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They'll line up to go for 2. Quick strike complete. And they're able to get him down.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to throw, it's Green. He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well. And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner.
What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd down, going up top. Looking for a big gain. Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Green. Flushed out of the pocket. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Lets it go. It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Snap in the shotgun. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Orange. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Touchdown, Syracuse. Number 19. Hauls it in the end zone.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. On the option. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively.
The Hawkeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll try the right side. Running to Green. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Hard running there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Going for the big play. Threads it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Wants to throw. It's King. Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they'll try to tack on 2. It's complete to the left. Brought down short of the goal line. 2-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Buys a little time. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. From the gun to give, looking for room. Wide open spaces. He's loose. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys. They get there in a hurry.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air, it's King. Starting to feel a little pressure. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Sherrod. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They march to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. zone for the score. How about this? These guys are going for two. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Coleman. Open space at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! Ready to try the point after. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the right side. Lots of room to run. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The snap sets up the throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes the grab down the left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll take another shot here. It's caught. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. Looking downfield, it's King. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Marches ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives, more angst. And it's loose.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be looking to run. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Number 86 with the carry.
about to kick off to get this game underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Got out of trouble and throws. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the right. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.